Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about you taking control of your finances. Guys, when you're out here, man, living life, it's so important to have money. It's okay to spend it, you know what I mean, a little bit. I always say make a lot, spend a little. You go by those rules, you know, you'll be good in life. But and also your credit too. I mean, myself, I'm working on it. I think I mentioned that to you guys before, but working on getting my credit A1 and the money aspect. I never was a big spender, so that always helped me. So moving forward, I have some things, and you know, I have planned out that I'm gonna go ahead and execute. But as far as living a life to where I'm always spending money and this and that, nah. Especially how it's going nowadays. If you don't want to be one of those people who's caught up in, oh, look at me, and you know, living that fake rich lifestyle. So when it comes down to your finances, guys, you know, what do you do for work? How much? I guess it doesn't really matter what you do for work is how much you make. You know, you one of the people who's the average person who's making $45,000 under a year? If so, well, you have to do two things. Either find you a better job. We have two options. Either find you a better job, some kind of skill. I know they're saying, you know, blue collar work, plumber, electrician, you know, mechanic, a roofer, all that other stuff. I get, yeah. Or the job you're working now, you just simply find another job. You know, you get your part-time job or whatever like that. I never was for that because, like, man, you already work, especially now. I know in America, you're already working like what, 60 hours a week, and they want you to work pretty much every day. Now I don't know what it is, but these companies want you to work literally every day now, bro. So you're already working a set amount of hours already. Most likely you don't even want to work. So the work-life balance thing is very difficult. Well, I don't want to say very difficult, but it's not the common worker in America. I'll say that because a lot of people, they work a lot. It is you make a lot, you work a lot, or you make little and you work a lot. So you gotta choose, you know, your battles, right? You gotta pick which one is it. Very few people is working the ideal job, right? 40 hours, shoot, even 45 hours a week. You know, they making a lot of, you know, 75,000 and up. You know, very few people are doing that or in that position. Now, you can be one of the people who do that. You just have to do a lot of research to find out, you know, what company's paying, and you know, are you able to develop the skills or whatever like that? Will they train you? You know, a lot of companies don't want to do that, but they want you to. I always say they want a Kobe Bryant, but they don't want to pay Kobe Bryant money. That's what it is. So, guys, I'm gonna say this too about work, man. Don't be that guy who's like, oh, I'll do it. Don't be that guy, man. All they're gonna do is use you and abuse you. And then when raises come around, guess what? Oh, we short. You know, we don't have the funds this quarter or whatever, or this year. All that was BS. But guys, when you're out here, let alone, this has nothing to do with the date market, but it just comes down to you. Don't be that guy who's always spending your money, man. You know, I understand it's like, oh, I work for one. I get that, but you know what's better than buying something is having the money at all the time, knowing that you can get whatever you want, but you just don't want to. That's the best feeling ever, man. The fact that you know what? I always wanted that nice coat. Now as you came across the money, you know what? I can always get that coat, so I'm gonna hold off on it. Or I might not even want that coat anymore. It's different when you get the money. You know, that's normally what happens to a lot of people. It's like, oh, they have these plans for what they want to do when they get the money. Then when they get their money, most of the time it changes. Like, you know what? I really don't want it more. You know, you get that nice car or whatever like that. Listen, man, pro tip, get you a nice cash car or whatever, take care of it, and then, you know, whenever you get in that position, to me personally, this buy cash, man, I've been through a lot of payments and stuff like that. I did a lot of that, man. So it's just troublesome at the end of the day. Unless you're gonna end up paying it off real quick, like in 6 months, you know, then go ahead and go for it. But the fact that, you know, you have a car note, you got that bill's coming every month, whether you realize that or not, whether you want to or not. Then you gotta pay your insurance and your fuel, but you gotta do that as long as you own the vehicle, right? That's good. You ain't getting away from that. But the fact that you gotta keep paying that bill every month for X amount of years, like, bro, just get you a nice cash car, man. Take care of it, put it in the maintenance, and then later on, you know, when you come up with enough money to buy cash or whatever, that's up to you. But personally, buy used a vehicle, always buy a vehicle used, bro. You get it certified pre-used or whatever, Do your research, make sure everything is legit. You know, they ain't trying to pull a fast one on you, nothing like that. Make sure it's not crashed. They say, oh, it hasn't been crashed. No, man, check the VIN number, man. Get the Carfax. Do all your due diligence before you even decide to make the purchase. But coming out the rip out of nowhere, you want to get the car, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and buy your cash car. So if you want to feel like, oh man, I got enough for a down payment, hold out for a little bit longer and go ahead and get your cash car. It may not be something that you don't want. Like I said, a Honda, Toyota, you never go wrong with them cars, man. It's something that's going to get you from A to B, and it's easy to maintain, bro. It's easy, you know, something breakdowns, easy to fix. The parts are readily available and they're cheap. And most times you can do it your damn self, you know what I mean, depending on what year the car it is, whether you can fix it yourself. So just keep that in mind, man. It's not about, you're not punishing yourself for the rest of your life. Well, actually not punishing yourself at all. If you got some wheels, you win it. You know what I mean? You just that one step ahead in life. So don't even look at it as far as like, oh man, I really want this this sports car or whatever like that. It's like, yeah, bro, you can get it, but you have the money to get it right now. You can buy it cash. It's always best to buy cash. You guys gotta remember, these cars come out every day, man. There's always something new coming out every day. So don't be one of the people who are gonna keep up, you know, with what's new. Because with a car, except you outside, man, you'll never have the latest and greatest car. These people have fucking car designs for 4 or 5 years already. You know what I mean? In the woodwork, they just waited for the date to drop them. So don't be one of the people who's always chasing cars, bro. Especially when it doesn't really bring you value. Yeah, you can go out there and rent it out, this and that, but as far as you just, it's the appreciated value. What they mean by appreciated value, but you go buy your car, brand new out the lot, I'm talking about fresh, probably got like 5 miles on it. You go buy the car probably $45,000. As soon as you drive off the lot, that car now is $30,000. You know what I mean? Then as each year goes by, the price steady drops because guess what? You're putting wear and tear on it. You add miles to it. You know what I mean? And it might start having a lot of recalls, a lot of defects to it. You know what I mean? I understand not every vehicle is perfect, but you don't want to buy a problem or something always happening. Then on top of that, every time something happens, it's expensive to repair. You don't want to put yourself in that position, man. So personally, coming from somebody who had a lot of cars, you know what I mean, and most of them was payments, you know, through car notes. Man, this buying a car cash, especially a lot of cars, you know, a lot of these cars you get from, I'm just putting you guys on game, man. A lot of these cars you can get from an auction, you can get from a junkyard, you know what I mean? So go to a junkyard, you know, check it out. Like I said, if you're not car savvy, you know, bring somebody who knows what the hell they're doing when they come down looking at cars and stuff. Obviously, you're not gonna get you a Jaguar out the junkyard, you know what I mean? But you get you a simple car that you can easily take care of, man. You know what I mean? Like a simple old basic car, that's not a problem. You know, it's easy to fix, easy to, very cheap to keep on the road and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Now, if you want something different, you know, go to an auction. Now they have not that many, but they do have public auctions, car auctions. You can go to the state auction. You know, people who get in trouble by the law, or whatever. They take their merchandise and they purchase on belongings. They sell that stuff at the state auction, the police auction. They have that as well. And you can go to a regular auction. They have a regular public auction. They don't have many of them. But you can go to a dealer auction, you can get you a broker. I come to find out you can get you a broker. I said you gotta pay a little extra, but the broker, they'll charge you a little, I think like a couple $100 or whatever for the car. Of course you gotta have the money already ready. But then they'll use they license or whatever to get the car for you. You just pay a little fee to the broker, then that's it. The car yours, you go about your business. Or you can get somebody who sells cars, who has a dealer license, get it through there. I'm gonna say this too, man. You probably got a homeboy or somebody like that. Don't listen, man. Don't have that person go out there and do all that stuff for free. Remember, I mean, you can go with them. I think you can go with them, but they gotta go out there. They gotta wait. I mean, I get it. They already going out there, man, to buy cars, so why not? Don't ask them how much they want, bro. Be a real one, bro. Don't be one of these little BS and stuff like that who always trying to get over on somebody. Even though they go there all the time, still, bro, let them know you appreciate them. Look out for them. Say, hey, man, can you give me this car? This is how much I got to work with. You know what I mean? And they say, yeah, well, okay, hey, man, I don't want you to waste your time. I know you're going there, whatever like that, but how much you want, bro? You know what I mean? He might not get it the same day or whatever. I don't know. You guys work that out for yourself. Maybe he'll charge you. It makes sense for him to charge you, once he gets the car for you. I don't think, it makes sense for him to charge you daily. Because, like, nah, you're not going. It's me going there already. But to help, for you help me get a car, get the car I'm looking for, how much you gonna charge me for it? They don't really cost, give them a couple $100 or whatever, that's cool. Cause you gotta remember, they really ain't doing anything. And that's all you do. So that's the best thing to do. If you either, somebody who, who's a dealer, a car dealer, who has, you know, a license, ask them, say, hey man, you know, I'm looking for this car, can you help me out? And they're like, yeah. They say, yeah, all right, how much you want, man? You know, for you helping me or whatever. And then you just, you know, you look out for them, man, because you do people like that, you know, what they say, scratch my back, I scratch your back or whatever. Don't go there expecting people to do stuff for free for you all the time. Even if they say, yeah, still, bro, it's like, nah, man, I'm gonna pay you, man, like how much you want or whatever. So I think the average probably like $200 or even $300 or whatever, like $200-$300. I have people do that all the time, so that's the best way to go about it. You can do that. Get you somebody who, you know, who has a actual license to sell cars. Ask them. Or if you can't find nobody, get you a broker. Go online and find you. They have brokers that'll help you get the car. You just pay a little fee or whatever. You just gotta have the money up front. But you gotta have the money up front anyway. You know what I mean? So do that, bro. And then that way you find a better deal, because them same cars they buying from these bullshit. I can't wait to open them. I'm opening up a car lot real soon, guys. I just want to put that out there. But anyway, I can't. The same cars you get from these busted up ass used car lots, they doing the same thing. They going to these damn auctions. They buying the cars for pretty much a little bit of nothing, and then they not even fix them because they have the as is policy or whatever. You know, you sign that paper say as is. Technically, bro, you know, like I'm being honest. If you buy it as is, that's your responsibility. Look at the car, make sure it's up and running, make sure it's road ready. That's your responsibility. Don't do it after you give them your money. No, bro. If you bring you a scanner, get you somebody, you know, a mechanic, whatever, pay a mechanic to go check it out or take it to an actual reputable shop. Like I said, I'll take it to a Firestone. They gonna hook it up to that machine. They gonna run it. They gonna run it. They gonna let you know everything was wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, so do that. Pay the extra money, bro. Because the headaches I see people when they buy these cars is terrible. A lot of them don't know nothing about cars. They just see it. Oh, it looks nice. And they buy it, and they end up finding out as soon before they even pull out the lot, the motor blown. So make sure you do that, because they get the same cars, they get a little bit of nothing for them, then they put them on the lot, they don't do nothing to them, bro. They charge you, okay, they get a car for $3,000. They'll put it on the lot $18,000, and the car been wrecked 5 times. Been wrecked 5 times, you know what I mean? And then they'll tell you, oh, no, it's no accidents, this and that. They'll barely do body work to it. It's all shoddy work. So when I do mine, it's not, listen, man, it's not gonna be a brand new car, because it's not a brand new car. I'm gonna make sure you can be able to drive your kids, your husband, you can go back and forth to work with no problems, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put people out there on the line to where, oh, the motor messed up. I'm over here like, well, you started paperwork as this. Nah, bro. I'm not one of them people, bro. I'm not one of them people. You got a lot of people. Well, you do have these are small car dealers. They do that. They make sure that the car is roadworthy, you know, and they do everything they can to make sure the car won't kill you or put you in harm's way, or you feel like you got cheated. You know what I mean? But, you know, those guys are cash sellers, because, you know, it's the headache of them. You know, you do the buy here, pay here thing. It's a hassle. I understand that, man. So, you know, if you can find one of them guys, but at the same time, you got to do the research to make sure the car legit, man. You know, put the scanner on it, take it to a shop, have somebody really look over it, and then you can negotiate the prices. You can go from there. So don't be so quick to go get you a car from Mac High dealership. And first of all, the car's like $20,000 over a sticker price. You know what I mean? They just charge people random prices, whatever. So don't get caught up in that. Oh, it's a brand new car. It's a brand new car, but are you okay with paying that note for 4 or 5 years? Like, nah, bro. And then, you know, the insurance you got to deal with, and then within that time, hopefully nothing happens to the car. You got to do repairs at some point in time, and then you got to pay your car note in the same month. Like, all this stuff starts to happen. You'll have something happen with a used car, especially the older it is, the more likely you'll run into more problems. But not saying that the car is just indestructible. You know what I mean? Something will happen at some point in time, but you don't want to have a car note attached to that. I'd rather have a used, good quality car, and then I take care of it like, you know, like I'm supposed to do, the upkeep, the maintenance, and I had to worry about a car note, you know, just hovering over my shoulders, man. So it's what it is. Especially a lot of you young guys. I know you want to get these fancy cars and this and that, but you want to be seen, this and that. It's not what it is, bro. Get your money right first, and then at that point in time, then you can look into doing something like that. I'm not saying you don't deserve to have nice things in life. I'm not saying that, but I don't want you to put yourself in bad debt, you know, to achieve these things. And it's only temporary, because you gotta remember, you don't own them cars, bro. You don't own that car. You're just making payments. As soon as you make a couple payments, you know, the bank coming to pick it up from you. So don't go around saying it's my car. No, bro. It's not your car until you make that last payment and you get the paperwork. That's all it is to it. Not to try to break nobody, you know, heart or bust your bubble. But that's what it is, man. So you guys, young guys, you out here, man, find you a good actual job. You can grow, and you can, as the years go by, the more money you make. Don't be having these dead-end jobs, these warehouse jobs, these little dumbass jobs. I had plenty of them. You ain't gonna get nowhere. All you doing is wasting your life, bro. You're not gonna benefit off of whatsoever. So go find you a skill, whether it's a truck driver or, like I say, a mechanic or something like that, to where you have a skill, you can go anywhere with it. Your program. I know the AI thing is really taking over. So a lot of tech jobs are being destroyed as we speak. But just find you something where you can make some good money, man. If you gotta work 2 jobs until you figure it out, go ahead and do it, bro. But don't be so quick to always spend your money because you're developing a bad habit. And I see a lot of older people, they still stuck in their zone. They got this damn Mercedes Benz, and they 2-3 months behind. They dodging the repo man and stuff like that because they want to look. They don't even care about the money. They just want to look like they got money. It's sad to say, but a lot of people who have money, they don't look the part. I meet them all the time, man, all the time. So if you're a business person, you want to start your own business, start it now. Don't start it later, start it now. That way, if you fail while you're young. You still got plenty of time to bounce back. And on top of that, you need the experience too, man. Find you some mentors, whether you got to go to school or whatever like that. Just don't be going out there saying, I'm going to run a business, and you don't know nothing about running a business, man. Find people who run businesses and see can they, put their arm over your shoulder and stuff like that, man. Just don't go out there and you're going to figure it out. You can't figure out everything, bro. Like, you're going to make your life harder than what it needs to be. As they say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you want people who want to own a nightclub, this and that, talk to the owners, bro. Go to them nightclubs, talk to the owners, man. Get some advice. You know what I'm saying? Start talking to them. Start hanging out with them. You know what I mean? Talk to these representatives at the banks and stuff like that about credit and how to build credit, how to get loans and stuff like that. All this information is on the internet as well. So don't go out there and think like, I'm gonna figure it out. I know the name of it sounds great, entrepreneur or businessman, but it's not what you think it is. It's not easy, and it's not quick money, bro. It takes time. You know what I mean? It takes time. So don't go out there thinking that you're gonna figure it out or you're gonna be great. Nah, bro. Nah, your life gonna be very different. You don't have to be that way. So if you out here, guys, even when if you out here dating, messing with these girls or whatever like that, don't be that guy like, I want to spend some money on it so I can show her. No, bro. Just spend what you can and then keep the rest, bro. Because at the end of the day, if your money run out, she gone. And even if you got money, she's still gonna be gone. So don't be invested into women, bro. Be invested to, having a great credit score, having a nice savings account, having the skill to know how to make money and know how to, save money at the same time. That's so important. That you have this brand new car and you only made two payments on, but you got to worry about 5 more years of payments. That's over there bothering you. Now you can't really do nothing with your life because like all your money go to the car note and insurance. You know what I mean? So don't put yourself in a situation. I'd rather have an okay car. It's 100% mine, running right. I got plenty of money in my pocket. That's why I can go on a trip. That's why I can go to go to an event, go to a game or something like that. You know what I mean? Go on a trip. Go out somewhere nice to eat just because I got the money. I can do it whenever I want to. That's the best feeling in the world, bro. So don't let a car tie you down. Especially when you can't even afford it. Don't let no car do that to you, bro, because you're going to miss so many opportunities in life because you got this damn debt hanging over your head for X amount of years, man. And you got to remember, at the end of the day, you trying to impress a female, it's the same thing, bro. You get something new, the excitement ends as soon as you make that purchase. Up until then, the excitement just keeps growing and growing the closer you get to it. But as soon as you complete that transaction, that feeling goes away, bro. And I've been there before. I'm like, oh yeah, the world about to change for me. You know what I mean? I'm about to have all these supermodels coming in. Like all that stuff, people just be, because you get caught up in the commercials. You really believe that these commercials are true. In reality, it's just advertising. It's far from the truth. And then when I actually made the purchase, got the brand new car, it's like, okay, all right, nothing changed. Like nothing changed. You over here waiting like, nothing changed, bro. It's like life's still life, and it's still doing the same thing. Just because you got you a brand new car, it's still going. Nothing changes, bro. Just the only thing is you got you something new, but it's still gonna get you from A to B. And a lot of these women, man, who not materialistic, come to find out, a lot of females are not materialistic. As long as you got your car, that's good for them. So you got your brand new car, they be like, oh, okay, got a brand new car. Then they get over faster than you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, all right. All they care about the goddamn AC working the bitch. You know what I mean? The radio work. They good to go. They ain't tripping. So don't get so caught up on trying to impress females or trying to impress people. Nah, bro, impress yourself, man. Put yourself in a good position to where you always got money in your pocket and you know you can go somewhere, you can do whatever you want at any given time. That's when maturity sets in because you're not so quick to spend your money. You start to develop those skills. Well, nah, I'm all about holding on to my money. Now, you can be a cheapskate or whatever they want to call it, cool. Because I never met a cheapskate that was just broke, you know what I mean? Those were the ones who always had the money and stuff like that, man. So just be very, be very, not cautious, but be very mindful of what you do with your money, man. I understand there's a lot of stuff you want to get or whatever, but at the end of the day, you can't really do too much with money. It's like, okay, you can buy some clothes, some shoes, you probably get you a video game, a computer, or something like that. But as far as a guy, it's not really much we want. You know what I mean? Like, we just want a nice place, we just lay our head down, TV, you know what I mean, a bed or whatever, maybe a video game and, a couple clothes and shoes. That's pretty much it. That's all you really can do with money. I mean, after that, you can pay for experiences, but that's pretty much about it. So as far as you being somebody who's always spending money, it's like, bro, what are you trying to achieve? Because there's only so much you can do with the money. It's only so many pairs of jeans you can buy. Like, you're not gonna wear all of them to the point where you're not even using the stuff that you buy. You just buying stuff just because. Like, nah, bro. Like, keep the money in your pocket. Buy stuff here and there. And for the most part, this focus on just making as much money as you possibly can. You know what I mean? So, not saying you should be slaving away doing 20 hours a week. I mean a day, and like that. Not saying that, but just focus more on how to make more money and how to save it. If anything, how to invest. I know the verse word is pretty watered down. You got a lot of these scumbags out here tricking you out your money, but just focus on that. You'll be all right, man. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff doesn't matter if you don't have no money. If you don't have no money, it don't matter how big your house is. It don't matter, how many cars you got in the driveway. It don't matter how many sneakers you got in your closet. It doesn't matter, bro. If you don't have any money, none of that matters. It's just useless junk. You can't really enjoy it. That's all it is too. So have the money in your pocket. Like I said at the very beginning, man, get you a cash car. You know what I mean? And then take care of it, man. Take care of it. You got some people that say, I never had to do anything to it. That's a lie because you gotta change the tires, you gotta change the brakes. You know what I mean? You gotta do some repairs to it as you go along with it. The longer you have it, you always gotta do repairs. You're never getting away from that. You know what I mean? But as far as your tires, your oil change, your brakes, you gotta do that all the time. That's just a given. But like I say, take care of it. If it's something wrong with the cars, it may seem small, but those are always the ones. It's always something small, and then as you continue to ignore it, it becomes a major problem. So if you hear something that's funny or car acting funny or moving funny, take that shit to the shop, man. Hey man, check this out. It's best to tackle it right away than later. And remember, like, oh man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use car. I don't have to worry about repairs. Okay, get you a new car. And then get stuck with that 5-year car note. Oh, on top of that, you pay the extra $20,000 on top of the car. Make that make sense when you can get a car for a couple thousand, put a couple hundreds in it throughout the year, and you good to go. So think about it like that. But some of you people are just so hung up on, oh, I gotta be seen. So I'm not talking about you people. You people, you ruining your own lives, bro. You don't care. You just really believe, you really want to do this, you really want to, that's fine, bro. Go ahead and crash and burn. I'm talking about these people that's out there that's trying to find the best way possible to have the best life. So I'm giving you this advice from a pro. Go ahead and buy your cash car, fam. Like I say, go find you an actual legit job. Find you some kind of delivery job or something like that. You know what I mean? If anything, find you 2 jobs. But remember, you working 2 jobs, it's only temporary because you're going to get burnt out. Even if you're younger, a lot of you guys probably young, whatever, like, oh, you can do that. Yeah, but it's only gonna last for so long. And on top of that, you literally have no life because you're always at work. You're at work, 18 hours a day or 15 hours a day or whatever like that. Nah, fam, so you need to figure something out real quick. Take your ass to welding school, get you a CDL, whatever like that. Stuff like that, bro. Like, figure it out. But don't be going out here talking about I'm working a Shell gas station. I'm gonna work at Walmart. Nah, you'll never get nowhere. I promise you. Because the managers at Walmart are struggling. So you over here working 2 jobs, like, nah, bro. At the end of the day, you just want one job that's gonna pay you good, bro. That way you can go ahead and have a life and you can develop more skills, you can develop more ways to make money. You can really enjoy yourself at the same time, man. But don't get caught up in this whole run, like, working at a warehouse job and you just let life pass you up, bro. They're gonna skip your ass on raises. They're gonna skip your ass out on promotions. It's what it is, bro. Those situations are not made for you to be successful. So that's all I'm telling you guys, man. So if you don't have any idea what to do, take your ass to trade school. You know what I mean? Go do that or get your ass a CDL. That's the best advice I can give you, man. That way you won't be struggling as you continue working in your field, you'll be making more money. Unlike a regular ass job, you know, when you working at fucking Taco Bell, even though I do like a Taco Bell, but I wouldn't fucking work there. You'll always be there. You'll always be at the cash register. You always be on the on the cook line or whatever they want to call it. You ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. That's all I'm telling you. So of course you can go to college, but if you go to college, because a lot of people are waking up to the bullshit, you have to go to college for something in particular. A lawyer, a doctor, a scientist, an engineer. There's not so many careers you can go into college with that's actually legit. Because a lot of the courses are bullshit. They just doing that so you can get in there and then get your damn money, bro. So don't go to college. I'm going to college, you know, to be a professional florist. What the fuck? So I'm just telling you guys, like, don't go in there thinking it's because you're going to college, you're going to come out and be a trillionaire. No, bro. A lot of people that go to college don't use their fucking degrees, don't even finish, and then when they get out, they realize they got scammed. Cause like, what the fuck, I ain't making no money off of this? But yeah, the school ain't gonna tell you that because they want your money. And now they ain't come out of school in debt and this and that, bro. So just be very mindful. If you go to college, it gotta be something concrete, bro. Don't go in there thinking like, oh, I'm going to college. No, bro. You about to play yourself hard. So don't do that. But anyway, man, like I say, if you don't have any idea, look up trades, you know, in your city or whatever. And then, you know, if anything else, you know, if you like to drive all the time, get your ass to CDL, bro. That's the best advice I can give you. So I don't want you guys out here just wasting your youth on BS or whatever, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, man. But like I say, it's not gonna be an easy road, but it's definitely a road worth taking. But yeah, if you got any stories, any advice, man, you already know what to do. Leave them in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, all that other good stuff, share. And no matter what, always protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys.